The underground city of Wolfner was home to dwarves. Before his regression, Berge Diaz had fought many dwarves, but this was his first time visiting their city. He bribed the guard at the entrance with human gold and asked for the best blacksmith. The dwarf smiled, took the coins, and said, "For a human, you know how to do business." Berge Diaz hid his demonic power completely, so no one knew who he really was. With a small bribe, he got clear directions: go into the city, find the huge hole, take the lift down. Guards would check identity and assign a floor. It was strict security, no intruders allowed. But Berge Diaz did not need the lift. He jumped straight down to the lowest level. Then he walked to the deepest chamber, the heart of Wolfner. That was where the famous blacksmith Lozier Fredericks worked. The first thing Berge noticed was the dwarf's skill. The metal glowed with mana, and the flames seemed to dance. For a moment, Berge wondered if this dwarf was truly the best. He decided he would find out after kidnapping him. He moved fast and tried to grab Lozier, but the dwarf was not ordinary. A wave of fire rushed toward Berge. Then a huge hammer swung at him. That flame has a touch of demonic power. Suspicious, Berge thought. He blocked the hammer with one hand. His bones cracked from the force. "Are you a hero?" he asked calmly. Lozier lifted his chin with pride. "I am a hero. How dare a demon enter dwarf land? You will not leave alive." Berge grinned his famous Demon King smile. "For all your big words, you are weak. Also, I am not just a demon. I am the Demon King." With ease, he slammed the hammer into the ground and grabbed Lozier by the throat, lifting him up. Guards rushed in after hearing the noise, but the chamber was empty. Panic spread. The hero Lozier Fredericks had been kidnapped. High above the city, on a terrace, Berge held his prisoner. "Make a sound and I will kill you," he warned. Lozier was shaking but still asked, "Why is the Demon King here? Are you after the princess?" Berge shook his head. He had no interest in dwarf royalty. He wanted to know about secret underground passages, routes only master blacksmiths knew for emergencies. Lozier thought this was a trick to reach the princess. He could not fight the Demon King anyway. He was terrified, even if he talked big. He refused to answer at first. So Berge whispered, "Fine. I will kidnap your princess and then let you go. Everyone will think you betrayed her to save your life. The shame and torture rumors will destroy you." Everyone already knew Lozier was not brave. No one would doubt the story. His life would become miserable. Berge gave him one last choice: guide him or sell out the princess. Lozier stayed quiet, but inside he was planning how to escape while still protecting the princess, a greedy little schemer. To close the deal, Berge made an oath. "On the Demon King's honor, I promise your safety if you help me." To dwarves, such an oath from a Demon King was sacred and unbreakable. Lozier's attitude changed at once. He became confident, obedient, and almost happy. Berge felt sick watching it. Deep in the city, Princess Louise wharfed paced with worry. Lozier had disappeared while making her weapon. Guards said he was kidnapped, but she snapped, "Quiet. He is a hero too. How could a hero be kidnapped?" One guard tried to explain softly, "Your Highness, he is a hero, but he is a very poor fighter." She glared at him. "Find him now, or I will take all your heads." No one argued. In Lozier's hidden tunnel system, Berge was growing impatient. The passage was narrow. Berge had to walk behind the dwarf the whole way, much too close. "Move faster," Berge growled. "If I have to look at this ugly view any longer, I will burn the tunnel." Lozier laughed nervously. "Just a moment. These tunnels were not made for tall people." At last, they came out outside the city. Lozier brushed off his clothes with relief. "That's it. My job is done. I will go now." Berge shifted into his full demonic form. Dark wings spread wide, like a shadow covering the moon. "What nonsense," Berge said. Lozier froze. "You swore on the Demon King's honor," he stammered. Berge shrugged. "I do not care about trash oaths." Lozier became the newest victim of the Demon King's tricks. Panic hit the dwarf. "Wait. I am useful. No one is better at metalwork. I can make anything you want." Berge frowned. A hero should not switch sides so easily. Lozier no longer cared about pride, only survival. Berge gave one final order. "Swear loyalty to me." Lozier instantly dropped and pressed his forehead to the ground. "Yes, I swear. Thank you for your mercy." Of course, inside his head he was already planning escape. Too bad plans mean nothing when you are knocked out. Moments later, Lozier woke up in a beautiful garden filled with spirits. He felt confused and scared. Berge was pacing nearby. "You kidnapped a hero, a dwarf hero," someone said. An elf appeared on a floating screen. "My lord, did you really bring a dwarf here?" Berge cut them off. "Report later." Princess Ernan walked up to Lozier calmly. She studied him. "Did you come to rescue me, hero?" She paused. "Probably not." Lozier still could not understand. "Why am I here?" "You promised safety." Berge smirked. That is why you are still alive. I knocked you out and carried you. I could not trust a scared little dwarf. Lozier forced an awkward laugh. Right. Wonderful. Berge smirked and asked, are you that happy to be my subordinates? Lozier Friedrich emotionally while laughing said, yes, I'm very happy. Berge wasted no time. Your first task, install many cannons on the first floor. If heroes come, destroy them.